What's up, guys? Ivan Carranza here, and welcome to Groove of the Week. Today, we're gonna cover some, bassline construction concepts. On a previous episode about using fifths for your basslines, we discussed, what is a fifth, how to find it on the neck, and I gave some examples of basslines that you can use or you can create. Today, we're gonna use the same concept. We're gonna use fifths, but in a different way. And this is something that it took me actually quite long to grasp. And it's funny because when you learn where to play a fifth, like I mentioned in the previous episode, in case you haven't watched that, I'm gonna put a card here and a link in the description below. But a fifth is played like this. And when I started to play and I was learning, I thought, okay, this is a fifth. This is definitely the most efficient way to play it. It's in one position. I don't have to move my hand around, so that's, it's the best way to play a fifth. So if I was playing something like... or I don't know... I would always play, in that position with that kind of fingering. And it is definitely right, you're playing a fifth, it's correct. But some different kinds of music sound better when you fret things in different positions or when you add different articulations. For example, let's say I was just to play that thing that I played just a second ago. Something like that. I could fret the E instead of on the 7th fret of the A string. I could fret on the 12th fret of the E string and add a slide like that, for example. And that thing, you're playing the same note. You're just playing it with a different string and adding that movement. But by doing that, you're also creating movement, you're creating some drive, something extra than just playing the note like that. And sometimes that is a good thing. Another example of how you can do something like that, or when you're playing, rock music or metal, I don't know. Let's say I'm playing a B, for example, on the 2nd fret of the A string, and I could play the 5th here. That F sharp on the D string, but I could also play here on the A string as well, on the 9th fret, and it sounds different. Just the character of the note sounds different than the other one, and you can use it to your advantage to do something like it has much more, more drive, more push than if I was to do. And I thought that was like, when I was learning, I thought I was wrong because you're adding all that sliding. And you have to move your arm, and it's not efficient because you stay in one position. You can play everything correctly, but it is definitely really cool when you slide to fifths like that. So you can practice that, finding the fifth on the same string with different notes. And a good way to practice that is, first of all, to know in which fret it is. So let's say I'm in C major, for example, and I'm gonna go up the major scale here. So this is the note I have to play, G. Then I just try to find the same pitch on the same string. Now I know I can play like that. If you're in, I don't know, A flat, the 5th is here, and E flat, and I know that if E is the 12th fret of the E string, E flat is 1 fret below it, so that's the fifth. For example, F, the fifth of F, C, then I go that's C. So you can definitely practice this to, first of all, gain some more fretboard knowledge, because we rarely play in this area of the neck. We stay here, you know, the money frets, but knowing that you can do instead of is definitely a great tool to have. And then you can incorporate that into your own ideas, because maybe you have a, you know, a baseline that, you know, you feel that it's kind of a great idea, but there's something missing. Maybe by going like that might solve the issue. So to summarize, you don't have to play the fifth all the time in the same position. You can play more horizontally to give the notes more of an even tone, because like I demonstrated, the same note on different positions of the neck sounds different. You might get a fuller response by playing the fifth on the same string, and you also get the benefit of some extra movement due to the slide. I hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with the content that's coming to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.